Oh, something's running with it. Still on it. There you go. Oh, it's a big bass too. It's a good one. Alright, real quick, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting me and watching the videos and all that. If you're interested in supporting me more, check out the links in my description. You know, I have my own website. I've got some affiliate links on there, Amazon links. All of those are ways that I can potentially earn money. If you want to help me out, it might not necessarily cost you anything either, so it's worth checking out. My website will have links to all my other social medias, and different coupon codes and stuff are also listed on there for different websites. And of course, throwaway baits is on there. Those are lures that I hand make myself using recycled materials, and they work pretty well. Those are pretty much what I throw all the time now. I've almost completely stopped buying new, well, yeah, I have actually completely stopped buying new lures. All I use are my own and what I have left over from other stuff that I bought previously. But with all that being said, thanks for watching. Let's get into the video. Alright, so I'm out here at this park where there is a creek that runs through it, but the creek's normally mostly dry, and there's a couple of pools where there's water in it. And I've tried fishing here before, like once or twice, and there were like sunfish and things like that, but nothing that was really worth trying to catch. But recently we've had a lot of flooding, and this park did get flooded as well. And further upstream is one of the best bass fishing spots that I go to a lot. So I'm here today checking out to see if maybe some of the bass got washed in during the flood, and see if there's some spots here that are worth fishing now. This is the Judson Nature Preserve. This is Judson Nature Trails. I'm gonna head down this way. You know, we'll see if there's anywhere to fish down that way, and I'm work my way up towards the flood control dam. So let's get to it. Now, the main reason I wanted to come to a place like this is I was looking for a place with a lot of shade, and yeah, because it's super hot. It's like 103 today. You gotta be very careful this time of year. Yeah, I just needed somewhere where there's a lot of shade. Unfortunately, there seems to be a trade-off. When you get a lot of trees and shade like this, they block the breeze, and you also want to be able to get some of that wind to cool down. So there's an exit sign nailed to this tree that fell down, pointing that way, the way I just came in. There's also a bench right over there, but then the main trail goes off to this, and this splits. So we're gonna see if there's some water down here. Okay, so this is probably an unofficial trail. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, looks like tire marks up here. Somebody's four-wheeling through here. But I'm up on the baseball field here, so this is probably the entrance people used to go from the baseball field into the park. What we got over here? There's a cedar fence here with an opening. That's interesting. Doesn't look like I'm able to get down there, but too much debris. All right, so I'm heading back the way I came because that was kind of a dead end, and this was not noticeable in the direction I came from. There's a sign right there nailed to that tree. It says nature trails left and right, but there's nothing to the left or the right. It's just straight ahead. Maybe it's just a normal sign that's not meant to be arrows. Although I did notice something right here on my way in. I guess this tree fell and blocked it, so nobody uses it anymore. But there's rocks on the edges here pointing that there's a trail in this direction. But clearly nobody uses this trail anymore, because it hasn't, it's all overgrown. But let's see if I can get to the water from here. Yep, this is a completely bone dry creek bed right here. Looks like it's about 10 feet deep. Pretty wide. There's probably water up that direction. And it looks like I can see water down in that direction. The water would flow from that direction over this way, I guess, when it floods or rains. Then you can see there's like almost like a natural dam built up right here with all the flood debris, trees and pallets and trash. And here's a whole tire with the rim still in it. Don't normally see them with the rims on them. Get down right here, which is going to give me the option of going either direction. There is some water standing up this direction, but I'm going to go north first. Check it out. There are frogs everywhere, little tiny frogs. Trying not to step on them, but they are everywhere. Like, it looks like the ground is moving. So many of them. And this creek is full of golf balls. Like literally hundreds of golf balls all around here. Every time I see golf balls out in the wild like this, I think about that guy that supposedly became a millionaire by collecting golf balls and selling them back to driving ranges. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get past this. Wagon right here. Looks like it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it. Other than being completely full of dirt. Perfectly good wagon. Still got the seat belts in it and everything. Almost feel like using that to carry around the backpack, but less work to carry the backpack than it would be to drag it. And honestly, this right here is the reason why nobody fishes this park, because this is about all the water there is. Through most of it, it's just puddles like this. I don't know if I can get around it. There's more water standing over there. Nothing in this. I mean, there's some bait fish, like little minnows and stuff swimming around in here. Mosquito fish, mollies. But I don't see anything that would be a predator to those. So I'm gonna head back, climb back up where I was and move farther down. Oh, there's a spider here hunting the frogs. That's how tiny these frogs are, that they're being hunted by spiders. Not even a big spider, honestly. A lot of flood debris and stuff up here. So this whole park was pretty much underwater. Which is crazy because that creek is like 10 feet deep. And then it was up high enough over here to move all these big tree branches and stuff. So you're looking at about probably a 20-foot wall of water coming through here. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that washed over here. Alright, there's a fishable spot right there. I just need to figure out how to get down there. It's so hot, I'm already kind of exhausted, so I don't want to try to go down these steep hills. But they've had some heavy machinery out here cleaning up the area. That's kind of cool. Moved all these big trees and stuff, made a big pile over there. It's deeper than the other spots I've seen. There's some turtles. It's a little longer than the other spots I've seen. There's more water up ahead too. Not seeing anything else moving around though. If they were going to be anywhere, they'd be right here in the deeper section. Which they could be hanging out right there. I don't know. Let me see if there's a easier way to get down there. Or I could just skip ahead down to the next spot and see if there's any fish over there. That's crazy right there. See if I can see them on the camera or not. That's a falcon. I've never seen a falcon down here before. I'm used to seeing different kinds of hawks and owls. A lot of owls out here. The Mexican eagles, the caracaras. See those out here all the time. I've never seen one of those anywhere in Texas before. This stretch right here is probably the oldest water in this creek, in this park. As you can see, it's covered in duckweed. None of the other spots I came up to have been around as long as this. Those are probably all just rainwater. They're going to dry up pretty soon. This stretch right here is probably the longest and deepest stretch I've seen so far. I can see turtles moving around down there. Let's get a rod out and see. Okay, there's some kind of bite over there. Something picked it up and ran with it. It's probably just a sunfish. I can see a school of baitfish straight down over there. So there definitely are fish in here because there's a big school of baitfish down over there. Something chasing them around too. It's a sunfish, bluegill chasing around little mollies and mosquito fish, but nothing that makes me want to throw a cast at them. So I'm going to keep moving down. I just saw a big wake shoot out from over here. Looks like it's actually pretty deep right here because there's a tree underwater right there, but it's not a very big area. Alright, so I'm pretty much just out for a hike right now. There's not really any water, nothing fishable. A couple of spots that are potentially fishable, but there's just no fish in them right now. I was hoping that all the rains and floods and stuff would have washed some fish down here. That would have been pretty cool to catch them out of a small puddle like that. But I'm not seeing anything. And I think that's pretty much all the water in this park. Now some of that water is there all year long. So like it would make sense that there could be fish in there that can survive. But I'm just not seeing anything. There's definitely forage and stuff in there. Turtles are surviving. Bait fish, plenty of that, but nothing predatory. Unless you want to count sunfish. I can hear traffic ahead of me, so that means I'm almost to the dam. So we'll check out the dam, and then we'll move to another section of the park where there might be some fish. Oh look, I didn't even realize it. There's the dam right there. I'm walking along the dam. I don't know if you can see it. There's a wall over there. The road is on top of that. So right now the creek's going along the dam. They built the dam kind of long ways along the creek, so when the water gets up over the edges, it stops them from going up into those neighborhoods. A few weeks ago I did a video about how San Antonio controls the floods, and this dam is one of the main things that prevents it from flooding south of here. So you probably can't really see much of it from where I am, but I didn't show much of the dam. I just kind of rode past it in that video and had the camera pan towards it. So I'll show more of it now. All the golf balls in this creek. It's got a Callaway that looks like a soccer ball. It's kind of funny, I've never seen one of these before. But here we are, here's the gate in the dam. This looks like that scene of Jurassic World Rebirth where they're trapped inside trying to get out. There we go. That's why nobody fishes in this park, because there's no fish in this park. So let's hike back, get over to another stretch of the creek where there is fish. Lana Del Rey 2030. I guess she's a time traveler now. All kinds of graffiti up here. A lot of it's been painted over. It's painted over recently because this says 24 and that's been painted over, but then there's new graffiti all over it. Also, weirdly enough, the dam has a stairway and like this maintenance area under it. It's all just open. It's not locked up. There's no doors or anything on it. Probably not. I'm not going to go up there because there's probably homeless people living in it, but it's just kind of crazy. Show a little bit of it. The dam is 60 feet tall and 2,000 feet long, something like that, or 1,000 feet, something like that. I forgot exactly how long it is, 1,000 feet or something like that. It's a huge dam, and where I'm standing down here, sometimes when it floods, the water gets all the way up to the very top of it up there, 60 feet up, all the way across. This is what saves San Antonio from getting flooded. And here's a stairway to get up under there, and then the ladder that gets up to the road to a manhole cover you can climb out through, I guess. That's all open and tagged up. I won't be going up there today. So this is a really nice park if you're looking for somewhere to go for a hike. It's perfect. But fishing, it's not. I mean, there's always a chance that you could find a fish in there, but the amount of water that I found today and the amount of fish that I saw, if fishing is your goal, I don't recommend it. But very nice park, very nice hike, easy hike, not a very long hike, and you get to check out the dam up there. And this is new. They put a little concrete dam right here for the drainage, and there's a path on top of it. This wasn't here the last time I came out here. There's a bench up here. I'm going to take a little bit of a water break and put my rods away so I don't look like an idiot walking around fishing rods in a dry park, and then move on to the next spot, because there's some stuff in here that's pretty cool. There's like little garden things and stuff built in here, big trees, a lot of things, a lot of good reasons to come to this park, but the reason I came here today is not one of them. Some kind of other big bird over there. Can't tell what it is, some kind of hawk. So if you're a bird watcher, it's a good place to go too. I mean, it is a nature preserve. There's a sign over here. I'm just following the screaming because I did park next to a public pool. Oh look, there's a feather for whatever that bird was that I just saw. That's cool. I'm gonna take that for my cowboy hat. Yeah, so I just went about a mile or so down the road. This spot here has always got water in it, which is weird because it flows in that direction, but you would think there would be water down there, but there's not. So I don't know how to explain where the water goes from here, because this water is flowing, it moves, but it doesn't seem to go anywhere. Oh, something's running with it. Still on it. There we go. Oh, it's a good bass too. It's a good one. He swallowed it. Ugh. There we go. That's pretty good. I thought it was gonna be one of those cichlids, so I didn't really set the hook right away, but I guess I should have. Need to get my pliers out. There we go. See him back in the water. Swimming off just fine. Alright, so that was a pretty nice, healthy bass. Not very big, but pretty good, healthy. I like seeing that. There we go. Got one. That looks like a sunfish. Well, it's a nice looking sunfish. It's stripes and everything on it, but unfortunately those green sunfish overpopulate places like this. There we go. Got something. He's fighting pretty hard, but it looks small. Oh, that's why he was fighting so hard. He foul hooked himself. Alright, so there we go. Found a nice new park to take the dog for a walk. Go for a hike. Not good for fishing, but this is a fishing channel, so I came over here to this park and caught a couple of fish to end the day on. So if you're still watching at this point, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.